Holy shit, that fucking sailboat just toppled over. Holy crap, that would suck. Well, today's Thursday and I'm gonna start my weekend video now. Just doing some things in the garage. Just going to come out and hopefully put the big fat muffler back in. Why the fuck aren't you focusing? Hold on. I don't know why it does that. The other one did it too for some fucking reason. But I'm gonna start off the video with this fucking homeless guy at work coming to our shop and picking butts out of the fucking garbage. So let's watch this clip and then we'll continue the video. Not around here. Because my ex-girlfriend posted that she was just celebrated her 1-year anniversary with this guy she's been seeing, and then I'm like thinking, well, I fucked you last year in August. So I know, it's crazy, eh? Today's Friday, it's my first day of the weekend. Was supposed to go kayaking today, but it's pretty strong winds out today and it's not that nice out. So I guess I might try to go kayaking tomorrow alone because Aubrey was supposed to come with me today. And the Northern Lights are supposed to be out this weekend, plus meteor shower, so hopefully the weather will clear up for that. I'll try to get out for that. And right now I'm just going to go try to get a 15 mil wrench, a real cheap one that I can modify and possibly make work. Because I got to get a bolt tightened down on the Seadoo engine on the exhaust. It's a real bitch, you need a special wrench, but I'm gonna see if I can make one, so let's get fucking going. Well, I just got back from Princess Auto and they didn't have a 15 mil wrench there, so I bought these metric flare wrenches instead, just to add to my tool collection in the garage. These tools are cheap, disposable, will probably break, but if I need them, they might work for the one time I use them. So it looks like I'm gonna have to sacrifice a 15 mil wrench. So it's either gonna be the Craftsman that gets sacrificed or the Mac. I think I'm going to sacrifice the Craftsman just because it's cheaper. Well, here we go. I never thought I'd see this day, but the engine is back in place. Everything is assembled the way I should hope. I did screw up earlier because I hooked a line onto this one, but it was actually one of the fresh water lines that's supposed to go on the exhaust. But I noticed that because I was trying to figure out what the hell. So I corrected that because the line I had actually was on the back of the exhaust manifold here, and I had it connected to the oil, and that wouldn't have been good. So according to the manual, that's just kind of a breather, and the check valve prevents any oil from leaking out when it tips over and shit. So that being said, next part is the impeller, to stick the impeller back in. And then I think we'll be ready to start it, and hopefully everything will go well. So yeah, I was looking at a dirt bike, 2002 250 4-stroke, and I almost picked it up, except I was too slow on it and the guy already sold it, so it's alright. There'll be other projects like that. I always did this before I started making YouTube videos. I'd buy sleds and dirt bikes and Seadoos and I'd fix them up. And I really should have started doing videos a long time ago, but now that I am doing videos, I will be doing videos on all my projects, because once I start on the 57 Chevy, I don't want that to be solely my only project, even though it's a sad, sorry state, and that's gonna be a project for a long time. And I don't want to bore you guys with just one project, so I'll be looking at other things to do in the meantime. But I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go clean up, grab something to eat, and probably just take it easy tonight. And hope to get the kayak out tomorrow and do some photography, and then work on this again on Sunday. Today is Saturday, about 12:30. A little bit lazy getting up and get going today. I'm actually going to try the kayak out. Was going to do some photography, but there's no clouds in the sky to do some time lapse, so figure I'll take the kayak out for a little bit, or at least try to, and see what's up from there. Well, I'm not going kayaking right now. 3 strikes, you're out. I went to one boat launch, offloaded my kayak, couldn't find a place to park. Picked it back up, went to another loading zone. Same thing, no fucking parking. So I decided, screw this. I'm getting out of the city. I'm going to go to the mountains, go kayaking, Went to a gas station to go fuel up. Fucking credit card machines are down, only cash. I don't have cash on me. So 3 strikes you're out. It's not meant for me to go kayaking. So I'm heading her home, gonna work in the Seadoo for a bit and maybe try to head out kayaking this evening. Getting really fucking sick of this too. This road construction's been going on 5 fucking years now. It's gotta be a goddamn fucking union job. That's why they're dog fucking it out. Well, I've been home now for about an hour. And it looks like we got a storm coming in, so maybe that's the reason why I wasn't supposed to be out in the water today, but who gives a fuck, I'll try to get out kayaking tomorrow. In the meantime, see if we can get this thing going and possibly fire it up. I don't know about you guys, but getting that thing fucking running after the mess that engine was in is amazing. Let's have a fucking beer. Oh yeah. Fucking Miller High Life, boys. Miller High Life. What a relief that is. Well, now that we got that running, it's gonna do a little bit of polishing. I wanted to see if the stuff would actually polish out or not, and apparently it does. Even at the front here, this was all white when I started polishing it, because it was like that. So put a little bit of elbow grease in it. We should be able to get this back up and shining. Still got a few other things to do, like put the console back together because it's been taken apart. Today is Sunday. I finally made it out on the lake with my kayak. Early bird catches the worm. You got to get here early so you can get a parking spot. Otherwise you're SOL or walking like over a kilometer, and it's not very cool. So I pretty much paddled around for about 4 or 5 miles. Just kind of chilling out now, taking a break, then gonna head her back. Getting a little bit tired, but I just want to get out in the lake, show you guys what it's like to be out there in the kayak. And the steamboat's coming around. I'm gonna try to videotape it. There she be. Look how close I can get to the ducks. Telling you right now, if you're out on a kayak and you're nauseous when it comes to bumps and stuff, it's wavy. It makes your stomach churn a little bit, because I get nauseous over that kind of stuff, and when there's some waves, my stomach starts to churn. I'm not that far offshore, so I'm pretty sure the people on the pathways are probably thinking that I'm talking to myself when actually I'm doing a video blog. Just gonna go out pretty close to those cones. We're gonna go around the corner and back to where I am. Break time. I got here a couple hours ago and there's a few parking spots left. I came here about same time as I'm leaving yesterday. There was fucking nothing to be found. And that pissed me off. One thing about kayaking, once you get in the water, it's so easy to paddle around. You'll catch up on that pretty quick. The only part I'm not so graceful at is entering and exiting the kayak. I need some more practice at that, because it's pretty foolish looking, I'll tell you, because I fucking go to get out and it feels like I'm gonna fall over and shit, and yeah, not so graceful at that. But the rest of it, if you're getting into kayaking, I'm telling you, it is a great fun sport. If you have like a nice calm lake or something around, you just want to scoot around, it's an excellent way to relax and kick back. You know what fucking time it is after a good day of kayaking? Actually gonna do a little bit more on the Seadoo, but it's fucking rolling rock time. Rolling rock. That's what I'm talking about. This is good fucking beer. Real good beer. Well, I'm just having a peek at the coupling at the back of the Seadoo. It seems to be alright. And I relieved all the tension on these bolts here and let the drive shaft kind of settle where it wants to settle, because it might have been binding a little bit. I don't have the proper alignment tool, so I'm just kind of guesstimating for now, but I think that bearing's shot, because even before I put the engine back in, that bearing didn't want to turn. I actually put a pipe wrench on the shaft and got it to spin and greased the hell out of it, but there's kind of a whine from there, so I might have to replace that bearing, but it'll be a next year's project. So I'm just inspecting that, and I'm going to pull this off because I should have checked how much fluid was in it before I even put it on, but we'll have a look at that anyways. Alright, I should check this the first time. We're going to have a look at it now. It's supposed to be oil all the way up to the bottom of the hole, so we'll remove this and we'll see. I don't know about you, but it looks a little low on the oil to me. Well, I wouldn't say it was empty, but I did put in about 40 mils of 75 140 gear oil. Seadoo recommends something else, but this is what I'm using. Okay, it's getting close to the end. I was doing some last minute things to Seadoo. I tightened this up because somebody had it taken apart and it doesn't all quite fit back together evenly as it should. I got this handle piece put back in as best as I could. I mean, maybe I can hold on. Okay, never mind, that just needed a little bit more tweaking to get that in. I gotta do something with this. It used to have a nut in there, but it broke off and somebody tried to JB weld it, so I have to try to come up with something with that. Like I said, the bearing might be gone in the back, everything else. So this week is basically polishing it up, getting a battery for it, and hopefully this next weekend, hopefully we'll be able to take this thing out for a fucking rip, see how well it runs, burn up some old gas, but in the meantime I'm going to drink my fucking Rolling Rock and enjoy the rest of my evening. If you have any questions or comments, post them below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.